KO Artist Sports are here with the legendary Ronnie Shields. Man, huge fight, undisputed at 154 pounds. Your former fighter, Jermell Charlo. Man, who should be more confident going into the rematch, having seen the first fight?
Well, I think both guys should feel comfortable, and I'm confident also. I think, they both poured their hearts out in the last fight. They both, did enough to at least get the draw. So, but, both guys are world champions. So why wouldn't you want to feel like, hey, I'm going to defend my title,
Having seen the first fight, you agree with the draw in the first time around?
I did. I agree with the draw. I thought it was real close. Some rounds it was even, and I think both guys implemented what they wanted to do, but it wasn't enough. So I think both guys had to go back to the drawing board, and we'll see what they come out with next.
What do you feel Mel has to do this time around to maybe push it over the edge and get the victory?
I think he has to stay off the ropes. The ropes wasn't his friend last time. He got hurt being on the ropes the last time. And, and I know that's going to register in his head. I know I can't be on the ropes because that's the strength for Castaño. You can't give him strength. Take his strength away, keep him in the middle of the ring, use your hand speed, and that's going to allow your power to get in. So I think if he does that, I see him winning.
Obviously, you're not, going for Castaño, but if you were on that side, what does Castaño need to do differently?
Trap him in the corners and the ropes,
Yeah.
That's where he had most success, and I'm sure that they've been looking at that, they've seen that. So I think that's what he has to do.
I got to ask you, man, this past weekend, Canelo, dared to be great, went up to 75, maybe bit off a little too much than he could chew, but what do you think about that performance, the Bible Bowl?
Look, he did what he knew how to do, but it wasn't enough. He was with a guy that came to fight, wasn't intimidated by anything of the past. He was really, focused on what he had to do. He did that. He deserved to win, and he got the decision. I didn't agree with the judges. He needed the last round to win the fight. I had him up big, 10-2, and I don't think they was being fair to him. They tried to give Canelo everything they could possibly give him, but I think it was too much. But Beaver's a good fighter, man. I think he is the best light heavyweight in the world today. And I just think that if they fight a rematch, the same is going to happen. I don't see Canelo doing anything different than what he did.
So, in your opinion, then Canelo should maybe go back down to 68,
Absolutely.
where he's a little more comfortable?
I think, look, he's the best at 168 right now. And he challenges himself. So, and that's a good thing. And it's good for fighters to challenge themselves. But, to go back up and prove what?
Right. No. Who at 168 would be his biggest challenge, you feel?
There's a lot of good fighters. David Benavidez is a good 6 to 8 pounder for him to fight. I got a kid, David Morrell. I think is a good guy for him to challenge also. So, and there's other good fighters at 168. Even 160, Jermell Charlo can go up to 168 and fight him. And I think that would be a great fight also.
Did you feel that was close? Obviously, Canelo had the option for Jermell and Benavidez.
Yeah, he was offered a lot of money to fight Jermell, and he took a different route. And sometimes you can choose the wrong option. And I think he did. But who's to say? We feel that Jermell's style is almost equal to Bivol. So we think Jermell's not as big as Bivol, but he's faster and just as strong. So we feel it wouldn't have been the same thing.
Hopefully it happens, man. Hopefully in 2023. Got to get your take, man, on a couple fights coming up. Gervonta Davis versus Rolly. Rolly's extremely confident, talking about knocking out Tank in one round, but take his Tank,
Absolutely. So look, that's a great fight, man. Whether people want to believe that or not. It's a great fight. Rolly, man, I've been looking at this kid for a long time. I was supposed to have a kid to fight him, but my kid was overweight. And I just think that, man, Rolly is going to be there. But this, with the confidence that this kid has and the power that he has, he could get in with anybody. You know, but but you talk about Tank. You know, Tank is a good fighter, man. He's smart. You know, he's confident right now, and you know it's going to take a hell of a lot to beat Tank. So, if Rolly, I'm not gonna say Rolly don't have a chance, but he does. He does have a chance. But I think the favorite is Tank, and you know, and he deserves to be the favorite.
A week after, you know, for the undisputed lightweight titles, George Kambosos, Devin Haney's going all the way to Australia. You know, credit to him for doing that. How does that play out? I mean, Kambosos, cat's out of the bag, right? He's a lot better than people thought. Yeah. But Devin Haney's Devin Haney.
That's right, and that's the thing. All Devin Haney has to do is be himself, and I think that should be enough for him. You know, but Kambosos, he's on a new level now. He's never been on this level before. And either he's going to take that level and rise up a little bit higher, or the jittery is going to get him and Haney's going to take over. You know, and that could possibly happen. Sometimes you can bite off more than you can chew. You know, he was at the right place at the right time when he won the undisputed. So, you know, it's a wait and see thing, but if you discount Haney, I think that's a terrible thing to do, because Haney can fight.
Definitely.
And this kid, he's not going over to Australia to lose.
For sure. Lastly, man, how's Jermell looking in camp? He's coming back. It's been a year. I mean, would you like him to be in the ring a little more than once a year?
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, look, things happen. You know, he got injured in his last fight, and you know, so sometimes you don't want to throw your guy in there when you know he's injured. So, but look, he's you know, we did 8 hard rounds today, sparring. We brought 2 sparring partners here with us, and so we trained really good today. You know, we're gonna continue to train. So, you know, that's what we do. You know, we're gonna continue to do what we know how to do best, and as long as he stays away from injuries, he's gonna be great.
Awesome. Ronnie, thank you so much for your time, man. Truly appreciate it.
No problem.